All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about real music and doing it in real time for a few real people out here, just like you and just like me. All right, so the band Ghost has a new song out that is causing a little bit of controversy on social media. Ghost is a very interesting band. No, I'm not into Ghost, but sonically they create very interesting music. There's no question. Even for an old geezer like me, I listened to this new song called Peacefield, which is causing the controversy because apparently some people think it sounds like Separate Ways by Journey. In case you didn't know who did Separate Ways. Um, so people are talking about this. It's not really a big deal to me. I listened to the song, and you know what, folks? I don't hear enough similarities between Peacefield and Separate Ways for there to be a lawsuit, because this is what people are saying. I guess it might be possible to clear it in advance with the band and their publishers to avoid that kind of thing, meaning a lawsuit. But I do think a lawsuit would have a strong case. There's no way Tobias could claim he didn't know this song either. So Tobias, I believe, is the lead singer of Ghost. Um, the songwriting credits for this song, by the way, and this is how dark and kind of twisted Ghost is, but maybe it's just a troll. Maybe this is all just like a Kiss-like existence. Composer, lyricist, a ghoul writer. A ghoul writer. Ghost writer, ghoul writer. Get it? It's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. Maybe this is all tongue-in-cheek, but the song has only been out for a few days, since April 22nd. It's got 298,000 views, and that's not the video version. That's just the song itself on YouTube. Um, I'm just going to confess it here. I think the music is really good on this track. A very interesting, I love the guitar work. And, they get thrown in to kind of a weird category because they're dark in their presentation, but their music is filled with kind of bright spots. And the band has consistently merged contemporary elements with vintage rock motifs to create their unique sound. They say they incorporate classic rock influences. It's funny that Pearl Jam now is a classic rock band, but they say Ghost is incorporating classic rock influences. So, what is classic rock? Well, if they're saying because the song kind of sounds a little bit like Journey, which I don't know if it does or it doesn't, you'll have to listen for yourself. And again, the song is called Peacefield. I'm going to say it kind of does, but it's not like, Jethro Tull creating a song and then Hotel California ripping it off by the Eagles. It's not like Journey creates a song and Kansas takes the main riff from it or a riff from it and creates Carry On Wayward Son. It's not as blatant as those two examples. It's certainly not like Spirit and Led Zeppelin. It's nowhere near that because that was actually pretty close. Again, though, you're talking about a piece of the song and not the entire song. Um, anyway, this could be the difference between musical inspiration and direct pilfering. I don't think this is a direct pilfer. And so I don't think Neil Sean or Jonathan Cain, who would be apt to get involved, or Steve Perry for that matter, I don't think they're going to even worry or blink at this. If anything, Neil Sean, I could see him posting the song and saying, look who else I've inspired, and then say, go listen to Separate Ways and you'll hear the real thing. This song is really interesting. And the lyrics to this are also kind of interesting. I was reading the opening lyrics. Pieces of what could have been, pieces of a shattered dream. Child, take your dark memories like seeds and plant them far from here. Now, I don't know. Again, this band, their imagery is, I'm just gonna say it, it's pretty satanic imagery. But taking your dark memories like seeds and planting them anywhere, unless, far from here means don't plant them anywhere. I don't know. But then this is where it gets a little interesting. Sow them, feed them through shine and rain. Your love will be born again. Born again. Born again. It's funny how when you boil certain things down to their essence, um, they're always taking stuff from Christianity and kind of twisting it and making it their own. Um, it's not a bad song though, um, and the critics like it, and people who don't listen to mainstream rock, today's mainstream rock, um, like it. One guy says here, beautiful. I'm 53 and can't remember the last time I was so excited about a band or a new album. I can't believe it hasn't leaked yet through yet. Um, well, I'm thinking it'll probably hit mainstream rock, but do they play Ghost after a while? Like, in other words, when they put out a Ghost album, they might play it initially, but then it never goes into the recurrent playlist, which really shows, the lasting value of a newer song, whether, say, 6 months down the road, it is still out there and they continue to play it, maybe not in heavy rotation. But anyway, the new Ghost album, I think, must have come out on April 22nd because uh, a bunch of songs are here on YouTube that you can go and listen to. If you want to check out Peacefield, it's fine. You'll be okay. You'll live through it. And if you're a Journey fan, you're probably going to say, I don't know, I don't really think this sounds like Journey. Do I really care? Does this matter to me? Is the world round or flat? I mean, at that point, does it matter? I mean, I think the world is round, by the way. I'm just saying. I know there'll be some flat earthers who are going to show up and say you're crazy. Moon landing, I'll get that one too. What about the moon landing? It was just some stage. They did this thing in Arizona out in the desert and it looked real. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm more sure that this doesn't exactly rip off Separate Ways. The song again by Ghost. It's called Peacefield. I might link it in the description. I don't know. As far as this channel goes, though, folks, I appreciate people watching it. Please continue to subscribe to it. And yeah, that's it. Buy me a coffee, Patreon. I've had a couple of new patrons and a couple of coffee buyers out there, YouTube memberships, and of course, those PJ Rock super chats. And until next time, my name is Dave. Thanks again, and God bless everyone.